Russia has deployed a submarine to the eastern part of Mediterranean Sea near the coast of Syria. The submarine is equipped with cruise missiles similar to those used by the Russians' Caspian flotilla to target ISIL militants, also known as Daesh, in Syria. Last month, Russia deployed missile cruises to the Mediterranean Sea near Turkey's border after President Vladimir Putin described Turkey as accomplices of terrorist. Tensions between Russia and Turkey raged on after Turkey shot down a Russian jet on the Syrian border. Russia began its airstrikes against ISIL in Syria back on September the 30th.
A Russian submarine has arrived in the eastern Mediterranean and has begun striking ISIS targets in Syria, marking the first time that Russia has used submarines in its fight against the terrorist group. This video of Tuesday's campaign, courtesy of the Russian Defense Ministry, shows a number of Caliber cruise missiles being launched by a Russian submarine that is now stationed off of Syria's coast. The development comes just over 2 months after Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered a bombing campaign aimed at taking down the Islamic State in Syria. Since then, ISIS militants have set their sights at Russia, taking down a Russian airliner and beheading a Russian hostage.
What happens when you cross the world's largest submarine with the ancient scroll of Isaiah, the chapter that predicts the utter destruction of Damascus, Syria? Trouble. But Russia is on Syria's side. So why on earth have they dispatched the Typhoon-class submarine, the Dmitry Donskoy TK-208, loaded with 200 nuclear warheads, to the oldest continually inhabited city on planet Earth? Not because they plan on destroying Syria, but because some other nation is bent on destroying Russia's long-term ally. And just who could that country be who is picking a fight with Russia over Syria? If you haven't guessed already, it's the United States of America. You see, the Syrian government is not Muslim enough for Obama's liking. Its leader, Bashar al-Assad, is more of a secular leader and not a religious zealot. So Obama keeps funding and arming Muslims wanting to overthrow the infidel, leaving Russia only 2 choices: to betray their ally Syria or to defend them against the foreign invasion by the United States through their proxy so-called freedom fighters. What material gain or benefit can meddling with Syria and Russia have for the United States? None. Nada. Zip. And what risk is there in Obama's adventure? Well, let's see. How about the destruction of Damascus and World War III, for starters? But this time, war will not be likely limited to the Middle East, because it's not a simple matter of how many terrorists can cross the ocean. It's a matter of how many nuclear missiles can fly over the ocean to pay a hostile visit to all major American cities. Obamacare was horrible, but it's nothing compared to the game of nuclear chicken Obama has just undertaken. And if you were an outsider looking in, objectively evaluating the 2 world leaders, who do you think will blink first? Barack Hussein Obama or Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin?